Tractate Kiddushin, General Introduction. Tractate Kiddushin deals primarily with active Kiddushin, which is the procedure that binds a man and woman together, making them husband and wife. Rambam explains in Hilchos Ishus 1:1 that before the Torah was given, a man would meet a woman, and they would become husband and wife simply by deciding to live together. The Torah, however, commands that a man must first designate the woman and take her with a formal act of marriage, as it is stated, Ki yikach ish isha, when a man takes a woman, Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. The word Kiddushin is related to the word Kadesh, sacred, and implies that this act creates an exclusive relationship between a woman and a man that forbids her to any other man, as though she is consecrated property, i.e., property belonging to the temple. See the Gemara in 2b. Kiddushin and Nisuin. Jewish marriage takes place in two stages. Kiddushin, also known as Erusin, is the first stage. We have translated Kiddushin as betrothal, but only for lack of a better English word. In truth, Kiddushin is much more than betrothal. The act of Kiddushin makes the couple legally married. This means that the wife may not marry anyone else, and if she cohabits with another man, it is adultery and subject to the death penalty. Betrothal can be ended only with a document of divorce, get, or the husband's death. However, the couple may not live together until after the second stage of marriage, known as Nisuin, full marriage. The act of Nisuin is accompanied by the ceremony of chuppah, when the bride formally enters her groom's home or goes under the wedding canopy. In addition, many laws that apply to a married couple do not take effect until after Nisuin. For example, the husband does not have to support his wife until after Nisuin. In earlier times, Kiddushin and Nisuin were performed a long time apart, often a year or more. See Kesubos chapter 5, Mishnah 2. After Kiddushin, the woman would usually remain in her father's home until the Nisuin. Nowadays, both stages of marriage are performed one after another in a single ceremony. The act of Kiddushin. The sages derive from the phrase, when a man takes a woman, Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 1, that Kiddushin must be performed by the man, Gemara 5b with Rashi. However, the woman must accept the Kiddushin and agree to it. See the Gemara in 2b. A man could perform Kiddushin in one of three ways: by giving the woman money or an object of value, such as a ring, by giving her a Kiddushin document, or by cohabiting with her for the purpose of Kiddushin. Mishnah 1, chapter 1, Mishnah 1. The sages, however, forbade the last method for reasons of modesty. See Gemara 12b. Whatever the form of Kiddushin, it is valid only if it is performed in the presence of two qualified witnesses. See the Gemara 65b. In addition, the man must make it clear that he is performing for the act for the sake of Kiddushin. For example, he must say when he gives her the ring, "You are hereby betrothed to me with this ring." See Gemara 6a. Kiddushin is also subject to rules that apply to other legal acts. For example, just as other acts can be done through an agent, a man can appoint an agent to betroth a woman for him, and a woman can appoint an agent to accept Kiddushin for her, chapter 2, Mishnah 1. Thus, a man could give money or a betrothal document to another person, his agent, and instruct him to give it to a woman and say, "You are hereby betrothed with this to so-and-so." Likewise, a woman can ask an agent to accept Kiddushin from a man for her. The man then gives the money or document to her agent and says, "So-and-so is hereby betrothed to me with this." Similarly, just as other legal acts can be made to depend on the fulfillment of a condition, so can Kiddushin. See chapter 3, Mishnahs 2 through 4. For example, he says to her, "You are hereby betrothed to me on condition that I will give you 200 zuz." Such an act of Kiddushin is not valid unless the condition is fulfilled. It's a Kiddushin condition. Kiddushin of a minor. There are three stages in the life of a maturing girl. She is a katana, minor, from the day of her birth until she reaches the age of 12 and has grown 2 pubic hairs, at which point she becomes a na'ara, partial adult. She remains a na'ara for 6 months, after which she becomes a bogeres, full adult. Since Kiddushin requires consent, and a minor's consent is not legally valid, a man cannot perform Kiddushin with a minor. However, the Torah gave a father the authority to accept Kiddushin on behalf of his daughter who is a minor. He can also accept her Kiddushin after she becomes a na'ara. However, once a girl becomes a bogeres, she must accept her own Kiddushin.